don't want to die. But for every single thought that I had like that, there were two more reasons coming inside my head telling me why I should do it. And before I actually commit, which I was so close, I just decided to actually check YouTube. And inside there was this random video, 1 hour long, and I decided to click. It was a bald-based guy with good muscles on. So I click on the video, and from that point onward, my life has literally started skyrocketing upwards, literally allowing me to actually have this life that I currently have. And right now I just can't help it but actually think, damn, God wanted me to see that video. That's why he put that video inside all of these other videos that were about game. And now you may have the same crossroads again. You can actually leave the video alone, or you can actually click the video, which if you're watching me right now, you obviously did. And you may have the urge to click off right now. Before you do, just as a challenge, as a quick challenge for you, if you can do this, well done, brother. You deserve to be at the top. Watch this video with your full attention and actually do what I'm about to tell you. Because so far in life, I have been in the worst spots that you can ever imagine. I used to masturbate 30 times a day. Every single time I would walk outside my home, I would literally get anxious thoughts about other people. Oh, what if they kill me? What if they attack me? What if they do so and so to me? I was literally getting anxious thoughts about people that did not even spoke to me before. And whenever somebody would look at me without a smile, I would be like, damn bro, this wants to kill me. I was constantly overthinking. I was constantly feeling insecure, and I never had a good ground to stand up on. And now, if you didn't know, my name is Christian, and I currently live a life that most people only dream of. A life where I can literally walk anywhere. For example, in the gym, and I could easily handshake everyone inside there, make new friends, and actually get the respect of other men. And on top of that, also the attraction from other girls. So if that sounds like something that you honestly want, click the first link in the description. So what am I exactly talking about here? Well, if you honestly want to achieve this life, you need to understand this quote before we begin at all. There is this one very good quote which says, if you want to have sex right now, either have sex right now or do something that will actually lead you toward having sex in the future. So what does that mean? We need to kind of reinterpret this quote that I just said. Can you see this paper over here? You probably can, but you can't read it. It says, if I do this right now, will I respect myself more later on? That's what it says. And if the answer is no, I'm not gonna do that. If the answer is yes, I'm gonna do that. So you need to ask yourself that same question every single time before you commit to a serious decision. For example, you're about to masturbate. Ask yourself, will this bring me closer toward my future self or no? Will I respect myself more if I masturbate right now? If you're a sane person, the answer will be no. So brother, now that you understand this quote, how can you actually get rid of this masturbation addiction? Because most likely you clicked on this video because you are addicted to that. So we need to go on a dopamine fast. What does this mean? You fast from food inside the religion, right? So you are going to do a dopamine fast where you literally religiously fast from easy instant dopamine in all forms for 30 days at least. So that means no social media, no TikTok, no Instagram, no jacking off, no video games, no nothing for the following 30 days. And you will literally commit to this thing like it's your final thing to do upon this world. So within the first week, you can expect some cocaine-like addict cravings. You can expect that. By the second week, the cravings will get a bit easier, but they will still feel bad. By the time you actually enter the third week, you will feel so and so. Like there is a sky and there are some clouds covering the sun, but not so much. And by the end of fourth week, the sun is literally shining bright upon you because you deserve it. So that's what happens within those 30 days. That's why I'm trying to get you onto this. And why do we do this? Well, your dopamine receptors, imagine they look like this in original form. But after you've blasted them with fapping, with social media, with junk food, with so many things, now they look like this. They are so weakened. And now you literally have to have a huge wave of dopamine, which comes in the forms of sugar, in masturbation, in watching pornography, in other bad habits, to actually blow you away so that you can actually feel any pleasure. So why do we do this dopamine fast? It's because the longer time passes without any cheap dopamine, the more these dopamine receptors heal, and slowly they straighten up until they are back to normal. And now, out of a sudden, that coffee that you never enjoyed, now you actually feel great while drinking it. Now that walk outside in nature actually feels motivational, actually feels calm, and actually feels nice. Now you actually feel good eating salad, eating good meat, eating high quality protein, rather than just eating ice creams and all of that. And to some extent, you even start to resent those bad habits. That's why I'm trying to get you on this dopamine fast. And while you're on this dopamine fast, I do not expect you to just sit around at home and just waste your time. I want you to do the following things that I'm about to say right now. Do exercise at home. So when I first started, I did not just buy a membership from the gym, which if you can do that, go and do that. But I wasn't in the state to do so. So I went and actually started exercising from home. More specifically, started doing 100 push-ups at least every single day. And on top of that, my addiction that I had problems with was masturbation. And every single time I got hard and I got an erection, I would literally drop down and do push-ups until the erection was gone, because I constantly had this dream wife of mine inside my head, and you should have her as well. Imagine her watching you right now. What would she say if you just decided to relapse? Of course she won't be proud. Of course she won't say, damn, this guy is my future husband for real. Of course she won't be riled up about that. She will most likely feel bad because you are the one that she is supposed to marry. And at the end of the day, she will marry someone else because she does not like people like you who can't actually control themselves. So because of that, I decided to just drop down and do push-ups instead. Because if she sees you working hard, she will be proud, because she is right now working hard on herself. She is right now outside learning recipes in home, actually cooking those recipes, actually socializing with other girls, learning new stuff so that she can be the best wife for you. And it would be a very big disappointment if you just decided to masturbate at home instead of actually doing something beneficial for you and your future wife. I hope you got my point. So every single time, every single day, you will do at least 100 push-ups a day. And every single time you get an erection, you get a craving, you get whatever, you will drop down and do push-ups until the craving is completely gone. So you start doing this, and within just 3 months, bro, you will literally have your bicep the same shape as I. So bro, keep on doing this, start exercising and start taking care of your health. Now, second thing, I want you to start meditating. Now, before you click off this video thinking that meditation is gay, I want you to imagine something. You want those high-value friends. You want those high-value friends that are kind of like Elon Musk even. So you want those high-value friends that actually have their own businesses, that actually care about themselves, that actually care about their future. You want these people around you. But are you really deserving of these people? They got there because they have good attention spans. They got there because they can actually improve inside life in a way that actually matters. They improve to such extent that many people cannot even comprehend. And the way they do that is by being present in the moment. They are able to give you their full attention if you speak with them. They are able to read a whole book without distractions if they want to. They are able to sit down and watch an entire 2-hour long podcast without any distractions. So brother, you need to be the same person, if not better, to actually achieve the right to speak with these people. And unless you have that attention span, nothing of that will come. Now, that's just a side tangent. Imagine your personal mental health. All of a sudden, those thoughts, oh man, what if this guy beats me up? They don't exist anymore. Those anxious thoughts that you used to got, oh man, this actually feels great. Well, I should probably go and masturbate. Then you randomly get a thought about what your high school friend told you. All of these things just disappear out of your life. They are not there anymore for the simple fact that you started meditating, and now you can actually focus on your breath instead of some bullshit that your own brain tells you. That's why you should meditate. And as an actionable step, download this application called Medito. I will probably link it inside the description if I don't forget. If I do forget, just leave a comment about the application or just literally search in the Play Store Medito and start meditating for 3 minutes a day at least for basically the end of your life. And now, you know that a car needs an oil change every once in a while because the oil gets burned and used. So you need to change this oil, otherwise your car will just suffer some incredible damage. So the same thing is with humans. You are currently a car yourself, and your oil is your education. Have you noticed that so many people, so many professions nowadays just die out? There were blacksmiths, there were other people, there were literally people who worked on their own professions. There were literally so many farmers who worked from home and people were buying from them. But nowadays, they have gone extinct. There are no more blacksmiths. There are probably about one blacksmith inside a whole country nowadays. There aren't so many farmers. But what there is? There are machines that can actually do the blacksmith's job, and there are machines that can actually do the farmer's job. And they are here present because of humanity, because someone else educated himself to actually learn and develop something great for humanity. And he did that through reading books. He did that through educating himself. He did that through actually going outside and learning and actually exchanging ideas with other people so that he can develop such a thing. And if you don't follow the same thing, if you don't follow the same pace of how this world turns around now, you will be replaced. You will be replaced no matter what you do. So brother, from this point onward, I want you to start reading books, because that's how you will never be replaced inside life. And you want to have that respect from other guys, don't you? You want to have those long, deep conversations with them. Well, if you want such a thing, if you want to just sit down, imagine literally sitting down on a table with a couple of people, maybe it's just 2 people even, and you start speaking with them. Oh, you know this topic because you read a book about it, and now you start speaking about it. Now you start actually thinking the same way that this guy thinks, and now, bro, they are literally attracted to you even more because you know what the fuck you're talking about. You have a deep conversations, and now they actually open up to you. Oh, hey, bro, when I was told this and this happened, no matter. They start opening up to you because you have the necessary knowledge to allow them to open up to you. In my case, I had no clue how mechanics work, how cars worked, how engines of cars worked. But after reading some books, I accidentally stumbled upon the V8 version, the V8 motor that Henry Ford created. And now, out of a sudden, I can just talk about that with every mechanic that I meet. Not only that, with self-improvement guys, I can talk about meditation, I can talk about journaling, I can talk about the things that I have actually learned, about mindset. That's why you should start reading and expanding your knowledge. So now, brother, as my personal recommendation to you, I would highly advise you to start with this book called The Way of the Superior Man. Read this book to yourself and you will understand why I suggested this book. It's not even that long. It's so short that you can literally read it within just 1 week, even if you're a slow reader. And if you actually read fast, if you actually already read, you can literally read this book in 1 sitting. And now, brother, there will be times where you actually want to just procrastinate, to just sit down and watch some content like this one right now. Whenever that happens, either watch some good high quality content which is actually long-form content that actually lasts at least 10 minutes, at least 15 minutes, at least. I'm talking at least. Or my personal recommendation, start educating yourself through podcasts. This is literally one of the best things you can do for yourself, because podcasts are literally raw, unedited knowledge just ready for your taking. this is the podcast, and now you can just take it and put it inside your brain. If you do this correctly right now, you can literally just scoop this up, scoop this knowledge from this video and just put it, implant it inside your own head. That's what I'm talking about. There won't be so much editing inside this video because I want you to have the full benefit of this knowledge that I'm currently sharing with you. So, because of that, brother, go and watch long-form podcasts about the topics that actually interest you. I would highly advise you to start watching Andrew Huberman. He is a beautiful scientist who literally cares so much about humanity. Or you can even watch some interviews from highly successful people. Like you could watch Joe Rogan interviewing Elon Musk, interviewing some other people. You could watch interviews or documentaries from successful people. You could watch some documentaries about really successful people. I'm talking like Alexander the Great, Julius Caesar, and all of these people, so that you can actually learn something from them. Start doing this. More specifically, start focusing on mental health. That's why I suggest watching Andrew Huberman specifically. Just type in Andrew Huberman mental health and watch the podcast inside there. You need to understand dopamine. You need to understand your mental health. You need to understand why this problem exists. And the moment you do is the moment your life just changes. And in order for you to do that, you will need to do some sacrifice. That means no more Instagram. Literally, action step. Delete Instagram from your phone. Oh, but my parents won't be able to text me. Wow, what a parent would that be to not have your phone number, but they have your Instagram? Of course they can text you through your phone number or just call you straight away. It's even better like that. Eliminate that. Eliminate Instagram, eliminate Facebook, eliminate TikTok, eliminate every single thing. That's a cheap form of dopamine. Eliminate it. And if you still have some doubts about this, just look at your life right now. You are currently living the life that you hate. And I'm living the life that you maybe want right now. I have the bicep, you don't. I have the deep voice, you don't. I have the respect from guys, you don't. I have the attraction from girls, you don't. So right now, it's literally better to put your trust inside my brain instead of yours. And now that you know all of this, there is one final thing to do. Create a habit tracker. You can probably see this over on the door. 2 of these are habit trackers. So why do we do this? To actually tick out and track our progress toward our goals. So you set yourself some goals right now. Now you understand that you can either have sex right now, or if you can't have it right now, do something that you need that will lead you toward having it in the future. You understand this very well right now. So in order to do that, we need to create some good goals and habits that we need to perform every single day. In your case, meditation, reading, exercising. That's it. Just 3 habits that you need to perform every single day. And watching some educational content. Let's say 4. That's it. 4 maximum, nothing else. You write these 4 habits down, and every single day you are being brutally honest with yourself and literally tick it off only when you did it. And when you don't tick it off, even if your mind tells you, oh bro, it's just one day. That one day matters. This will allow you to literally feel bad whenever you don't tick off the habits, and this will allow you to get the dopamine surge, the nice feeling, that happy feeling whenever you do the actions and tick it off, because now you know that you have done it. And for extra accountability, put it on the outside of your door. I literally have one habit tracker, my main habit tracker, outside of my door, so that every single person that walks across my room can see it. Do that. And one crucial mistake that you might do, don't count the days of NoFap or whatever addiction you're struggling with. If you have any addiction, don't you dare put it inside your habit tracker. Don't do that. The more you focus upon it, the harder it is to quit. So don't do such a foolish thing to yourself. Now, brother, that you understand all of this, I won't waste your time anymore. I just want to say one thing. Congratulations. If you have watched this entire video all the way till the end, just congratulations and well done, brother. You have a trait of the top 1% of people. That's a good trait to have. You already have some good attention span. Those friends that you want are already within your reach. So brother, after watching this video, I want you to do your first action step ever. So, download the Medito app and meditate for 3 minutes. Do 20 push-ups at least. Start reading The Way of the Superior Man and start educating yourself through long-form podcasts. Thanks a lot for watching, brother. Now I want you to imagine something. Imagine yourself inside life, actually successful, actually living the life that you actually want to live. Girls are looking at you with respect. Guys are looking at you with respect. Some girls even lust over you. Some girls are literally eyeing you from far because they are attracted to you. Imagine one day you take your shirt off in the gym. And now that girl that was eyeing you just randomly sits around you, near you, because she is so damn attracted to you, and she slowly gets wetter and wetter by the second because she is actually attracted to you. Click the first link in the description if you want to achieve this. And now I will see you inside the next video. Peace, bro.